Hello everyone and welcome to Lipnox VR. Today we're talking about Omega Blade, which is a recently released side quest wave shooter, which might be worth your time, but we gotta talk about it. And I have 2 copies of the game to give away, so check the video description to see how you can win a copy of the game for yourself. So what does Omega Blade have going for it? See, Omega Blade has a ton of different weapon types. So we're talking about swords, even a double-bladed lightsaber actually, pistol, it has a machine gun, it has a sniper rifle, it has shurikens, it even has grenades you can throw. Now the grenades weren't so useful for myself personally. They are good for taking out the robots that are standing around on level 19. For the most part, I didn't see those robots very often, so for the most part, I didn't use the grenades. The sniper rifle has a very strange element where the levels that you're usually using it, these things are flying so far away from you, and some of them are just tiny little, like, I don't know what I would call it, but almost just debris floating in space. And the first time I did this kind of level, I thought the level had glitched out on me, but the reality is these are just really small little side pieces of debris that don't actually fire anything at you, but you can't complete the levels without destroying these things. The machine gun, though, extremely fun. The machine gun levels are basically levels that you're just shooting around, killing whatever's on there. Sometimes they're targets, sometimes they're whatever. When the game has you just shooting things, especially things closer around on the first style level, it seems to work the best. Actually, there's 3 styles of levels. As soon as it takes you to the open space area thing, usually you're in for a bad time. And when you're in the weird complex thing where it has the balls all coming towards you, you have to deflect. While it is somewhat fun in those levels, it's a little bit disorienting and a little bit chaotic. While I do appreciate having 3 different level designs, it takes away from the game a bit when those 2 other levels are usually levels that I, for the most part, don't enjoy playing. It'd be kind of cool if you had those themes across all 3 levels with all 3 types of games or types of gameplay, but it's not like that. I like that you can jump, and I like that there is this dash mechanism, but the dash mechanism unfortunately doesn't help you that much for most of the levels, as you're mostly set on this circular platform. The intention obviously is that you're going to walk around this area more of a room scale type experience, but in level 19 it's clear to see that this isn't consistently the idea, as that level, it expands outwards so huge that you absolutely need to use this dash feature. And that's one of the flaws with it, is that you can't use the analog stick for movement. Now maybe the analog stick would make things a little bit too easy avoiding bullets, and maybe that's why it's designed this way. For my taste though, not having that analog stick movement does hurt the game a lot for those types of levels that it wants you to move around. And while the dash is a cool feature, I wouldn't have that as the only movement method if it was my design choice. And Omega Blade does have 20 levels, or 20 stages. They have different loadouts, so you're not using the same weapons in each one. Each require their own type of thing. The shuriken levels have their own style. The sword levels have their own style. The pistol levels have their own style. Machine gun have their own style. Sniper have their own style. So it's not the same thing over and over again being repeated. But the problem is with this game, and I will say there's 4 stages in the demo. So the demo, 100% recommended. I feel like there's probably enough in that demo to get your bill for what this is. The core problem is, though, this is $14.99. Graphically, it's nice, but it's not going to win any awards. The background area with this whole Tron-esque type of vibe to it, this whole block city type of thing, looks awesome. But I mean, we have so many of these types of wave shooter type of games, and even the ones on the Oculus store aren't much more expensive, and they usually offer a lot more complexity in terms of the graphical design. Omega Blade is a great game, but when you put that price tag behind it, it's such a hard game to recommend. If this was $5, I'd be like, yeah, there's going to be updates, but Omega Blade at $14.99 is just too high to recommend. I hope the developer has a lot more updates though, as it does seem like a project that could grow into something a lot more complex. As it stands now, Omega Blade is decent, but overpriced. So this is Lipnox VR signing out. Hope you enjoyed my Omega Blade review. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see some more videos, here's some more videos. Please click them, check them out. If not, go on your way. If you have suggestions, try to make the show better. I'm always ears to listen. So thank you, everyone. Have a good one.